Hey guys, welcome. Today, we had a post update intended to fix bugs, spec changes, and they added this one here. Now, we can easily check our friends if they are online or not. So yeah, it's way totally better than before. Now back to our main topic for today. I will be playing as Zeraora on a solo queue rank game. Zeraora is a speedster like me and he is one of the strongest right now. The potential of Zeraora carrying a game is high, if played right. I will also tell you here my thought process and decision making and my mistakes on the game. Okay, let's start. For newbies who doesn't have Zeraora, you can get it for free. You just have to win 32 battles to obtain the Unite license for Zeraora. This will be the held items that I'm gonna use for Zeraora, and I will play him as a jungler. I'm using Muscle Band for that extra attack speed, Razor Claw for additional damage, and Buddy Barrier, that gives a decent shield after casting Unite move. For the skills, I will be using here the Spark and Wild Charge combo. So that's it. Now, let's jump right into the battle. I will pick Slash as my first active skill and go directly to the central area. This skill can go through walls if target can be reached. It can save you time instead of running around the corner to hit this guy. Now I'm preparing for the blue buff spot. You can use Slash to cancel out the skill cast from the wild Pokémon. It is like having the battle item Fluffy Tail. After I clear these debuffs, I am now planning where to help or gank a lane. When I check at the mini-map, I notice that Greninja is moving top. I'm worried that he might take the lobster, and he really did. This put me behind in level compared to the enemy jungler now. It is really important to gain level ahead so we can assert dominance against the enemy. I saw the enemy Zeraora here, but instead of pursuing him, I choose to make a goal. They even tried to stop me, but they're too late. Now, I don't have any intentions to fight them. There's no point here fighting a tanky Pokémon. My buffs is almost up and I have to be there as soon as possible. This will give me lots of experience so I can get my levels up faster and access my transform skills faster also. While tooling this buffs and constantly checking the movements on the mini-map, I have to know if there's a lane that needs help or a lane that I can easily shoot down my score. Now that I have gained an access of my first skill transformation, I choose to use Spark. The mobility and chasing capability of this skill is really good, and you can use this skill as an escape also. I tried to fight them here but I almost died. Thankfully I escaped right in time. Snorlax is just so tanky, and with enemy Zeraora, they dealt so much damage on me. I noticed while I'm recalling back to base, bottom lane was in trouble, so I'm heading down to help. But I guess they don't need my help now. They managed to kill the enemy and defended the zone. I see that Snorlax is way out of position and overextend, so I went in and grabbed the kill. Knowing that Snorlax is out, we can either kill or shoot a goal here. And we did both. That enemy Zeraora underestimated our damage output. Now that it is almost 7 minutes, you have to be mindful on the 2 objective spawns. I helped them here clear the bees faster and teleported back to base. My buffs are now up, and I have to get the blue buff fast and rotate bottom for Dreadnought. For me, Dreadnought is higher priority than Rotom. Even though they lessen the experience gain and shield, it's still worth it to take first. This will give the team a boost in experience, especially on defenders or supports that did not have much last hits on the wild Pokémons. Before attacking Dreadnought here, I check first if there's nearby enemies that can contest or might steal. I did not expect Snorlax to be there, but having on access on second skill transformation, I dealt so much damage to him and shred his health. Wild Charge is really OP skill to get, and once you have it, you can burst an enemy easily. And by hitting an enemy with Spark or Volt Switch, you can extend further its number of hits. Here is an example of using Wild Charge without the Spark. You can really see that it didn't last long and it's just few hits. I'm waiting here for an opportunity if I can catch out position enemy or shoot a goal. But the amount of EOS energy I have, this will take longer to score, so I decided to kill an enemy. Eliminating enemy is best option here, so we can score safely without being interrupted. Now that I have my Unite move, I can definitely kill the Pokémon defending the goal zone. While I'm doing this, I made an opportunity for my teammates to score here. Even that I have low health, I didn't back out because I know I can possibly kill an enemy. Don't be afraid to trade if you have Wild Charge skill available. This skill makes Zeraora a scary Pokémon to face on the battle. Now that I'm really low on health, and the enemy keeps on going to defend the lane, I decided to recall back to base. My buffs are just there for quite a while now, and I have to get it because Rotom is about to spawn. I really want to emphasize here that as a jungler, please pay attention to objectives. Taking this objectives will greatly help and put the team ahead of the opponents. And as a teammate, please help your jungler secure objectives like Rotom and Dreadnought. Don't let him take this objectives alone, the enemy has higher chance of getting it instead. I see that Greninja and Venusaur is here. I'm confident to start taking Rotom. While I'm attacking Rotom, I notice that bot lane is in trouble. The enemy Zeraora have taken down 2 of my teammates. So after I killed Rotom, I recalled back to base and head down bottom lane to help. Knowing that my Unite move is up, I know I can do some outplay and kill a bunch of them. Using basic attack immediately after casting Spark lets you charge to the opponent right away. I luckily dodged Lucario's Unite move by using Wild Charge. With my ultimate and Wild Charge, I defeated all 3 of them. Sadly, I didn't make it on time for Dreadnought. The enemy took it while I'm preoccupied. I made a mistake here. At first, I really know that I can beat Snorlax. I put my fate here on my Wild Charge and maybe take down an opponent. But it wasn't enough and more enemies came to help. Without the upgraded Wild Charge, it is not effective against multiple enemies. Ninetales and Greninja did a good job and defeated them. They are also carrying a huge amount of energy and they scored it. This will make our lead score even higher. Now that it is almost on 2-minute mark, I have to be mindful of the objectives. I have my buffs up and I cleared right away. I noticed that Rotom is about to spawn, but with the time left, it will be hard to kill it on time, and when Zapdos is up it will be gone instantly. With the huge number of opponents on bottom lane, I went down there to defend. This Lucario didn't expect me to be here. By using Wild Charge I evaded their attacks and skills. I made a mistake there, by using my Unite move on a dying Pokemon. It is just an overkill, and I must not use it before Zapdos fight. Now that my Unite move is not up, I will be less effective if there will be a Zapdos fight. I still stayed here cause I can still aid Ninetales and Greninja take down opponents. At this point, the cooldown of my Wild Charge is low and I can use it to outplay the enemy. I'm still looking for an opportunity if there's an enemy that is out of position. I have to recall now back to base and be ready for Zapdos fight. Our team Venusaur has started hitting Zapdos and it's really not a good idea. So I immediately went to help secure it. We shouldn't be doing this cause we are on lead. Thankfully we did last hit Zapdos. The Snorlax almost had it. At this point, just ignore the enemy and go straight directly to opponent goal zones. You have to make a goal, especially if you have lots of EOS energy. The amount of score points will be doubled past 2-minute mark. You can also use Wild Charge to dash over walls or terrains like this. I can say that this game is pretty much over now. We had a huge lead by scoring double instantly. I even made a double kill even at low health. I should just have recalled back here and just defend our base. Don't be like me here being cocky and wanted to kill more. I just end up dead and it'll be respawning here almost in time the game will end. You should not do this. The enemy might sneak a skull and you won't be able to defend it. A comeback is still possible if your whole team is wiped out. The enemy team was really focused on bringing our Greninja down. Too bad, Venusaur came to the rescue. If only Snorlax went for the goal just like enemy Greninja, they could have increased their chance of winning the game.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. You win.
Lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the